This is the Masjid al-Haram, where the Kaaba is. Whoever has control of this site arguably has control over the Muslim world. That's why ISIS wants nothing more than to come into Saudi Arabia and take this place over. Mecca is to Islam what the Vatican is to the Catholic Church. So for extremist groups like ISIS, who seek to create an Islamic caliphate, taking Mecca is like seizing Rome. But according to the self-proclaimed Caliph of ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the group's already there.
إننا نبشركم بإعلان تمدد الدولة الإسلامية إلى بلاد الحرمين واليمن.
Just weeks after this announcement, footage of this shooting emerged, marking ISIS's first attack against a Westerner on Saudi soil. To combat the growing threat posed by ISIS, Saudi Arabia has invested $3.4 billion on a fence spanning the entire length of its border with Iraq. But it might not be enough. In January, ISIS militants broke through the fence and killed 3 Saudi border guards, including the border commander. We spoke to the new commander about the growing presence of ISIS inside Saudi Arabia.
من واقع معاينة مسرح الحادث وجدنا انه معاهم مؤشر لأن كان لهم نوايا تنفيذ عمليات في الداخل.
Do you think there are a lot of terrorist cells inside of Saudi Arabia?
يوجد في المملكة خلايا كل يوم يظهر لنا موقع جديد لهذه الفئات الضالة.
Shortly after this interview, ISIS conducted its first major attack inside the kingdom, killing at least 21 people and injuring more than 100. But ISIS crossing into Saudi Arabia from the north isn't all the kingdom has to worry about. On their southern border with Yemen, they face not only ISIS, but also the Houthis, Al-Qaeda, and a massive flow of weapons being smuggled into the country. How many guns did you guys seize this year?
5 أشهر الأربع أشهر الماضية الأربع أشهر فقط قبض قطاع الدائرة على 2670 قطعة سلاح و5570 طلقة. أي مهرب أو متسلل نتوقع منه أن يكون عمل عدواني.
To deal with its increasingly hostile neighbors, Saudi Arabia recently made the largest foreign arms deal in United States history. Roughly $100 billion of Saudi money is going to the American defense industry. Saudi Arabia is now the largest arms importer in the world, which is convenient since the United States is the largest dealer. During our visit, the Saudis were keen to show us the wide variety of tools in their kit to keep its citizens safe from attack.
We have to be right. We have to be right everywhere.
From suicide bombings to airplane hijackings, they seem to have every scenario covered. But while the Saudis have a very good show of fighting terrorism at home, they've often been accused of supporting extremism abroad. 15 of the 19 hijackers on 9/11 were Saudi nationals, as was Osama bin Laden. Former Senator Bob Graham led the congressional inquiry into 9/11. 28 pages of his committee's report remain classified. We spoke to him to find out why.
Who specifically does the report implicate?
I can't answer that question since the report is still classified. I can say that there appeared to be evidence that Saudi interest, including government interest, were providing financial and other support to at least some and possibly to all of the 19 hijackers who were in the United States. This very important part of our final report has been withheld now for 13 years. And it is time you and any other interested person would be able to read and form your own judgment as to what this means in terms of the U.S.-Saudi relationship.
That relationship, firmly established at the end of World War II, is often characterized as oil for security. The U.S. helps protect the kingdom from external threats, and in exchange, the Saudis provide a secure source of much-needed oil. The United States spends about $50 billion a year on Saudi oil.
and you have one way to continue.
And groups like ISIS are becoming even more adept at bringing new recruits down this one-way street.
وإن أردتم موعود الله فجاهدوا في سبيل الله.
The media of this group is very good. They try to find excuse to fight anywhere. And you find them that they get extremists every day, either in Saudi Arabia or in any other country. The government tries to minimize the risk, but cannot watch everyone.
The Saudi government is even having trouble controlling its own religious leaders. Shortly before his death in January, King Abdullah scolded his senior clerics for not speaking out against ISIS.
ترى فيكم كسل وفيكم صمت وفيكم أمر ما هو واجب عليكم.
As a new Saudi king takes the throne, the classified content of the 9/11 report looms large over the U.S.-Saudi relationship.
The 28 pages are going to come out. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And when it does, it's going to require our government to reevaluate its relationship with Saudi Arabia.
Is Saudi Arabia a friend of America's?
No. If you can describe a friend as a country which has facilitated the most horrific attack against the United States since at least Pearl Harbor, it's a country which has been at the center of the continued support for new entities that are advancing the cause of jihadism. ISIS is a symptom. We have the ability to destroy ISIS, but if that's all we do, and we don't deal with the cause, the core, the source of ISIS strength, then we can expect another organization under a different name, but with the same motivations to take its place.